Hey guys, how we all doing? We got the Derby City Classic going on here. We got our local guy Lucas Fricasso-Werner in the 8th round playing Sergio Rivas. And this is going to be tough. Let me look up Sergio's Fargo real quick, but I know he's a very good player. It's going to be high. Oh, he's made it this far. It's not as high. 742. So Lucas is right around there too. He is 742 as well. So both players are 742 exactly. And all right, 2, 4, 6, 7. So he made a ball on the break and he banked one. I got to stay on top of the ball count here. Okay, so Sergio has one and counting. All right, guys. So we got the Derby City Classic going on, and we got our hometown guy Lucas Fricasso-Werner in the 8th round playing Sergio Rivas. And he's a 742. They're both 742 Fargos. And Sergio, let's see, he's got one, two, 4, 6. Yeah, he's got one. So he's up 1-0. Race to 3. I have to keep score here, so if you guys would help if I get out of line, let me know. This is kind of a tricky setup we got going on here to stream these side tables. Chat, if you could hear me good, let me know, please. While we root on our boy Lucas. Luca. He's been playing good. He still has his buyback, if I'm not mistaken. So even if he was to lose this set, he would still be alive, or still have the option to buy back at least. So this is going to be a slow rack. Everything's clustered up, and this rack's not going to go anywhere fast. So we got 2, 4, 6, yeah, 1-0 Sergio. It's a race to 3. Banks round 8. One pocket also started. So Lucas would love to be able to bank this 9 back at him. I don't know if he has it or not. He might be able to twist it into a bunch of like low left, low inside English. He's trying it. He hit it good too. I think he made it. Oh no, almost hit the point. And he gave up a real good look on the 5 ball to the top left corner, it looks like. Any predictions in the chat? Who you guys like? They're both 742s. So it's pretty coin flip. Okay, so he shot the 7 and he made it. Now he's gonna have a 2-0 ball count.
Let's make this a fun one, everybody. Again, thank you, all the fans. You guys have been awesome so far this week. Also want to thank Jeremy Jones and Mark Wilson. Been cooped up there, and you guys have done a great job broadcasting. It's like a little mini pool lesson each track. So awesome job.
So let's see. He's gonna go after the 6. He's gonna bank the 6 to the top left. Made it. So he's got a 3-0 lead. That first rack is always tough. Okay, so the chat is working. So the chat's working. You guys need to give me some chat. Let's go. Who do you like? Let's go, Lucas. Round 8 Banks Derby City Classic with a buyback still. This is our local guy. One of them at least. All right, I'm sorry, I was slacking on the ball count here. I gotta update that. 3-0. 3-0. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 3-0. And it looks like he could bank this 9 to our bottom left.
World-class pool. But I also want to say we've
That,
had some amazing
guessing
fans
the
here
move.
at Derby
Yeah, I
City.
don't see
Don't
why
you
not.
all love pool?
Looks like it lays pretty good.
I love it. We've witnessed some great stuff
Guys,
here
if you
today
could,
from
please like and
Derby.
share the
It's
stream.
arguably
Danny Salo
16
liking
of
the
the
stream.
greatest
Thank you,
players
sir.
on the planet, and we are down to
Try to get
just
this, try to
two.
grow this
And
Toro.
he's got behind
He
the flag.
overcut it.
Who's going to be the brand new
And now those are
heavyweight
opening up a little
challenge
bit. Nick
champion?
Marino,
All
thank you
brought
very
to you
much.
by Dime. You ready to meet the players?
So
Here we
Lucas
go.
might
First
be
up,
able to
he's the
bank
U.S.
this
Open
5
champion,
over
World
here,
Nine-Ball
but
champion, and
I don't think so.
six-time Mosconi Cup player for Team
Um,
Europe. He's sponsored by
he doesn't
College
appear to be
Further,
able to bank the
Game-Long, and
2 up and
Apex
down because of
Staples.
that
He defeated
8 ball or
Hesco
4 ball.
Wojcinski in round
It's
one.
calling.
John
Okay, so he's going
Mora
to try to
in the
bank the 5
quarterfinals,
top
and
left.
Fedor Gorst
Nick,
last
thanks for liking the
round.
stream, brother.
He's from
Appreciate you. I
Munich, Germany, the
think he's going to put a
killer,
bunch of low left on this and try to
Joshua
beat the kiss.
Miller.
Hit it great. Wow, he hit that really
And his
good.
opponent is the China Open
See a
champion
replay
and
of that
Derby
one.
City 9-ball champion. He's sponsored by Davidic Hughes and ATG Company. He's defeated Shane Van
He
Gongen
hit
in
that
round
really
one,
good.
Roberto Gomez in the quarterfinals, and
So
Kyle
now it's going to be a
Yastrzemski
3-1 ball
last
count
round from
and
Dallas
counting.
City,
Lucas would love to bank
UAE.
this 4
This is
ball back at
fighting
the side pocket he's at right
Leon
now.
Corteza.
Lays pretty good.
Our referee for the championship is Ricky Bryant, sitting up to the Accuset skybox.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to go after this one. And he left the cue ball in a pretty good spot. I mean, you're always probably going to give up, something. A look at with this many balls on the table, especially. It's hard to play safe and give up nothing, but there are a lot of areas on the table you can put the cue ball where you might give up a look, but it's not a very good one. It's something very tough. Like a situation like this, there's shots, but there's nothing that's easy. So he just played all out safe. Andy Gott, what's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in. So that was a very clever shot. He just stuck him behind the 2 ball. And Lucas is just going to play like the one pocket safe where you put him at the back, the top rail. Try to just leave the cue ball like over there. He would have liked some more English coming off. That's why he looks a little disappointed there. So, but what did he give up? He gave up a bank at this ball that way. He gave up probably a bank at this ball that way, which is probably going to be the shot we see executed. It appears to pass the 3 ball pretty comfortably. There shouldn't be a kiss. It looks like, yeah, he's checking on that 3 ball, but I think he hits about the diamond, which leaves you like a pretty full path to that pocket. But he's taking his time, so it's got to be pretty close. But it's the best look. Now, if he misses, Lucas is going to have a shot. He's going to have something on the 3 or the 4. Okay, so he's shooting something. He might 1-rail the 3 or 2-rail the 3. Yeah, or 1-rail the 3. Okay, now he's looking at the 1-rail on the 3. Yep, that's what he's going to do. And he overcut it a little bit, but Lucas is probably going to bank this ball back like that. He might be able to bank it this way, but the 4 ball might be in the way. He looks like he's going to 1-rail the mystery ball, 4 ball, I guess. Yeah, that's looked like it slid a little bit, like new cloth slide. Tried to like stiffen it in and it just slid. So I'm guessing a 1-rail here on the 2 looks pretty decent, or on that 4 ball looks pretty good. Might even that's probably the better shot right there. Because you can have it land in the congested area with these balls, and you can bring your cue ball down to like the end rail. You could bank it and have your cue ball like slide off like that to the bottom rail. And yeah, you leave like a bank on the 2 next shot or something, but like I said earlier, you're always going to leave like a little something, something. It's very hard to leave nothing. So this is probably going to be pretty close if he misses it. Yeah, it's pretty close. Now, if this leaks up, oh, it sure did. So this is Luke. This is a dream for Lucas. You're down 3-1, first rack. Now you have a great look here to make it 3-2, and then you're gonna have a good look at the two ball somewhere. Okay, so you shot that great, and the score is 3-2 in Sergio's favor. And now it looks like the eight ball. He must have felt perfect on the eight, a stop shot on the eight. Yep. And this should be really close if he doesn't make it as well. This must lay pretty good. Yep, sure did. Great shot, Lucas. And now we're at 3-3 in the opening rack of the Banks at the Derby City Classic, round 8. Lucas still has his buyback. I don't think Sergio does, but we're all on Team Lucas here, let's be honest. He's the guy we're watching here. He's why we're tuning in. And he would have liked that to spun a little bit more. Came off a little flat, but he did very well with the cue ball. Anytime you leave the cue ball on a rail like that, it's very powerful. And especially with players of this caliber, you know, we're talking 2-7-42 Fargos. They're very capable. You really can't make mistakes. You can't give up easy shots because they will make them time after time after time. So I don't know. He could try to two-rail the three ball, but he's got to cut it quite a bit, so I don't know if he likes it. The 9, he could even probably try to whip back that way, but things start getting wild because he probably pockets the 3, which comes up on the spot, and things get kind of goofy. I'm slacking on the ball count. I apologize, chat. It's 3-3 now. So 3-3, and if you're not familiar with Banks, it's a race to every rack is a race to 5 balls. It's a race to 3 games, but every game is a race to 5 balls. It's a rack of 9 ball, and first player to make 5 banks first, get 5 balls first, wins the rack. So I looked away, but I'm guessing we're gonna do one of these. You could even take the side pocket as well. I think it doesn't matter whichever one lays better. The side laid better, and he hit it great. And Lucas takes the lead now, 4-3 in ball count. And that was huge. That was big. But it's only big if he closes the rack out. And he doesn't have a very good look here. He could two-rail the 9. I didn't see if he called something. I was update. Yeah, it looks like he's going to try to two-rail this one. And this is a common one-pocket shot. He can use low right on the cue ball and kind of like dig into the 9 and spin it. That's probably what he's going to do. This is dangerous, so let's see. Uh-oh, don't scratch. Okay. And if that stays tight on the rail, which it did, he gave up a 3-railer, and that's about it. It's like a stop shot. But I expect him to hit this firm, because if he hits this soft, it could leak out to, oh, I don't like this speed for him. Okay, he missed it on the good side, though. If he had missed it short and it went down here, you leave a bank right back at where Lucas is shooting from. And he missed it the other way, and he still missed a bank, still left a bank in that pocket. It appears, at least. Rob, thanks for liking the stream, brother. Thanks for tuning in. This is it looks very easy. It looks like, oh, straight in bank, but there's a lot going on here. Sometimes you have to put like a little left on the cue ball to try to beat the kiss. And I think Luke's just going to play safe here. Yeah. I think, let's see. I'd like that cue ball to hurry up. Good shot. That's the shot we haven't seen Lucas shoot in the past. You know, that real mature, non-aggressive, safe. Oh, look at this. Look at this. He hooked him, and that was not by accident. That was definitely intentional. And he hit that as good as he could possibly hit it. Now, all right, moving game. And I agree with this. I think take of the foul here is the right move. So Lucas is going to lose a ball. He's going to go back to 3. Now, I'll be honest, chat. I don't play much banks, so I'm not sure if the 3 foul rule applies. Okay, so Sergio's going to go back to 2. So 3-2. Rob, thanks for sharing, brother. Lucas can take another one. He's going to go back to 2. I think he hit the ball, but let's just mark him back to 2. Did he shoot already? I don't even know. Oh, okay. What's he gonna do there? Let's put him back at 3. He's at 3 and shooting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now Lucas is gonna ask the rule. He should have asked the rule before he shot the first intentional foul. So, yeah. So they're gonna tell it. I can't imagine that you can just keep tapping back and forth. There's gonna be a 3 foul rule like in 9-ball or 1 pocket that prevents the tapping to the rail over and over and over. So he's asking the rules. They're gonna probably, I don't know what the rule is, but it's probably on the 3rd. If you shoot the same shot like that twice in a row, on the 3rd time, if you foul, it's ball in hand. I'm sorry, it's loss of game. So he's on 1 foul. They're both on 1 foul right
Steve
now.
Wells, come to the tournament desk, please.
Both on 1
Steve
foul.
Wells, come to the tournament
So
desk.
if they tell him 3 fouls a loss, you want to kick now. You don't want to kick on 2. So depending on what the rule is, he's really playing with fire. Okay, so he took the foul. He's going back to 2. Now here's why he's playing with fire if 3 fouls is a loss. Because if Sergio does the same thing, which I'm expecting him to do, why is he going to aim this way now? What is he doing? Yeah, there you go. So if Sergio just leaves it right there and then it's Lucas's turn and he's on 2 and he kicks and something goofy happens and you lose the rack, that's why you do it when you're on 1, not 2. Let's see here. So I can't believe, what am I witnessing right now? What would make him there? Okay, so there just has to be some sort of like very interesting rule about, so it went Lucas, Sergio. So on the 4th attempt. Okay, so they probably said you have to play to a different rail after 3 consecutive shots at the same rail, 3 consecutive fouls at the same rail, something goofy like that. I don't know, but Sergio never would have came out of that corner unless he had to. He had him behind the point where he wanted him, and then he not only let him out, but he took a foul letting him out. So something weird with the rules probably forced that action. And look at this 4-railer, looks pretty close. Got that pretty good. So with all those fouls, I believe the ball count is correct, and it's 2-1 in Lucas's favor. We're still in the first rack here, and we knew it would be a long rack. We said it earlier that the balls were, oh, sound like a miscue. See if he looks at his tip. Yeah, he's looking at it. All right, what do you give up though? He didn't give up much. The 9 might 2-rail back to our bottom right where he's standing. That might be about it. Might be better off just playing safe. That's what he did. So I'll tell you, Sergio plays this game pretty patiently. He, I think, would win in the moving department from what I've seen so far. And Lucas has played great. He hasn't made any mistakes. But you could just tell Sergio, he's willing to grind. And that was a good shot. So right now, nobody has an advantage. Nobody has the edge. And nobody wants to give it up. They just want it's just neutral, and you just don't want to give up a good shot. So they're just going to keep trying to play little ticky-tack saves, and they can just pocket balls and keep stringing them up. And once you spot a certain amount of balls, they do start opening up in banks in the corners and the sides. So right now we've got 5 on the spot, and I believe that's enough where they start banking. The 8 ball and the 2 ball most likely bank on both sides. Maybe not the 2, but I mean, yeah, the 8 ball definitely banks. But he's just going to probably nip it over towards the 7, and even if he was to make it, no big deal, and you bring the cue ball up table. So he went after the 6, ball in the middle, and cue ball a little loose. That cue ball he wanted, up on the rail type area, and that's he just let it leak out too much. And now Sergio's going to probably one rail bank the 6, and it should be pretty close, I'll tell you. Plays pretty decent. He's going to twist it in with some low left, beat the kiss, yeah, just like that. And let's see, is Lucas going to get a shot? He would have loved that 6 to come up just a little bit more to bank it cross-side, but I don't think it's there. And it sure doesn't bank over there, so he might be able to one-rail it super thin, but I'll tell you, scratching in this game is brutal. It's similar to one pocket where you really got to take care of Whitey. And I like that shot. Nothing wrong. Yeah, great cue ball. Great cue ball on the rail. So I don't see Sergio attacking anything here. I think he's just going to nip the 2 ball and bring the cue ball like backup table. There's really not much to go after. He hit that a little. Oh, he had it good. Thought he hit a little full, but not bad. Lucas probably one rail the 6. Oh, if this ball banks, I don't think so. 2 ball. What is he doing here? Wow, sporty. Wow, he twisted that and like, can I replay it or did I dog it? Oh, we got it. Wow, he hit that. Wow, he hit that good. Nice shot, Lucas. Now what are you gonna do? Bank the 9? Oh, he's gonna 4 rail or 2 rail that 4 ball? 1 rail. Okay. Let's update the balls here. So Lucas with a 3-1 lead. Chat, you're awful quiet. Can I get some likes, some shares? Talk some junk, something. Let's go, Lucas's. Can we get something going on? Brian Charlton, that's what I'm talking about. What a freaking nice shot. Yeah, that was strong. Get much better than that. He twisted it in with a bunch of left-hand English. I thought he was going to use right hand, which would have been inside English. But he went the other way, and he hit it great. Now, this one lays pretty good to put some probably high left. There is a kiss. He beat the kiss. Ooh, wow. Jerry, thank you for liking the stream, brother. All right, so Sergio missed that bank, but he really, unless he gave up a bank right there, I don't think he gave up anything at all. Lucas could roll up on the 3, and instead he's just gonna, yeah, I think he would have been better off like with the 1 pocket shot where you just slow roll up on, there was 2 balls right here, and you just slow roll up into it, send a ball to the rail, and you leave them on top of the ball. I think it would have been impossible to leave anything, but Bob asking, does Lucas still have his buyback? Yes, Bob, he still does. So, and this is the Derby City Classic Banks round 8. So he's very deep. Cream is rising to the top now, and it's going to be tough match after tough match after tough match. And he's given it everything so far. He's been taken down. He just beat Anthony Maglino last round. And Kevin Boren, thanks for liking the stream, brother. And this is trouble. So now Lucas is going to have options with this 3 ball. He could 1 rail bank it. He could 1 rail bank it in the side. He's got options. I think, let's see, what would I do here? I don't like the side because the cue ball gets wild. Yeah, I like this way, like he does, because the cue ball's a more controllable. He'll probably put a bunch of right-hand English on it and try to zip it up table to the end rail. He's actually using low left, it looks like, which is actually pretty good. Because even if you say you were to leave the cue ball down table, it's tough to bank those balls. All the corners are congested. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, what are you banking from here? Okay. If that three, he's going to bank the three on the side, because that's the only shot. If that three had settled closer to the corner, like, what do you do? What would he have banked? Dylan in the chat saying, "What's up? What's up, brother?" And somebody else said something, but I just missed it. All right, so Lucas with a 3-1 lead in the ball count. First rack, race to 3. Derby City Classic, banks round 8. Lucas still with his buyback. His opponent here, Sergio, is a 742 Fargo, which is exactly what Lucas's is as well. So this one's going to be close, I'll tell you. This lay's pretty good. He's going to probably put some left on it to help throw it to the right. Oh, he's drawing, really? This is interesting. This is all safety play here with the draw, because the draw makes that shot a lot harder to make than just putting left on it. So he was playing safe with the cue ball there, but he's going to definitely give up a one-railer right there. And Lucas is going to have to stun this one. He's going to hit it firm. Yep. And I'll tell you, those have not been as accurate as normal, which is most likely because of the new cloth. They've been hitting the soft banks really well, but the ones where you have to hit them real hard and stiffen them up, they haven't been hitting as well, which is probably from the new cloth. All right, so I looked away, but I'm guessing we have a one-railer coming up here. Yep, we sure do. And Jason, thanks for liking the stream. So Lucas is probably going to have a one-rail bank on the 3. There is a double kiss pending. He could two-rail the 9 this way. He might even be able to bank the 8. I don't think so, though. He's either two-rail or four-rail in this 9. I would assume 2. Maybe 4. Shotsky. Wow, how'd he hit that one? Yeah, it's perfect. Great shot. And he takes a 4-1 lead in the ball count, and he might be able to bank this one back down and beat the kiss. I don't know. Yep, sure can. Overcut it a little bit, but he's in the driver's seat, that's for sure. Update the ball count here in chat. Austin, thanks for liking the stream. So now Lucas finds himself with a commanding lead of Cliff Tyler. Do I know how many people use the discount code for AccuStats? It was 11 last I knew. It was a total of 11 people. Which doesn't sound like much, guys, I know. But there was a lot of platforms with like 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 followers that had like 5, 7, 4, whatever. So that 11 meant a lot, chat. Thank you for anybody that did buy the Derby City pay-per-view with the MakeaScoreTour discount code. I appreciate you. So Lucas for the win. Every shot here now is to try to win this first rack. And it's been a battle. I mean, how long have I been live here? 31 minutes. Yeah, so banks can be similar to one pocket where you find yourself in a battle. You know, every rack almost feels like a set. You know, like the wins can feel great and the losses can feel crushing sometimes. So Sergio had a good look at that ball, but he missed it. And he's maybe going to give up the same shot to the same corner on the same ball here. Let's see, he might be able to, whoops, he might be able to one rail it with some special English to make it zigzag like that line. Let's see if he's got that stroke. Yeah, he tried, but it didn't zigzag at the end. And he's like, how do I make it zigzag like the line? My bad, Lucas. I'll draw a better line next time. I got you. Brian Charlton asking, is bank pool always racked like 9-ball? Just wondering because I've never played bank pool before. So they have short rack bank pool and then full rack bank pool. This is short rack, so it's 9 balls and it's a race to 5. So Hill would be 4-4. And then there's also full rack, which is all 15 balls, and it's a race to 8, like in one pocket. So Sergio with a real juicy one-railer back up to him here. He's probably going to make this one. I missed it. He's got to be sick about that because he's had a couple. That was a really good look. For a 742 Fargo, I mean, that was a good look, and it carried shape. So now Lucas finds himself with a great chance to win this opening rack. And he's good getting there. Nice shot, Lucas. So Lucas on the board first. And just give me a sec here, chat. I gotta do some score updating, and it's kind of unconventional the way I'm doing it, but it works, but it just takes a sec. As long as it works. That's all that matters. So Lucas, yep, boom. Lucas 1-0, race to 3. That was a big rack. I believe Sergio jumped out that rack up 3-0 or 3-1. And Lucas ended up, they took a bunch of intentional fouls, and then next thing you know, Lucas was up 4-1. What would be the proper technique for breaking short rack? Too much at once. The link to see the players left 2.0 asking, go to searching in Google Derby City Classic bracket, and it brings you to a link at the Derby City Classic website. It's kind of goofy layout. It's kind of confusing, but it is what it is. And then Kenny was asking, is Lucas still in the one pocket? Yes, Lucas is in the one pocket, and he is scheduled at 11 o'clock, which is going to follow this match. So if there's enough viewers that have interest in watching, I will stay live with you guys. It's got to be more than like 12 people, you know. So in the chat, if you want to stay up and you want to watch Lucas play his one pocket round after this, please let me know in the chat. 269, okay, 0 balls down. Kenny Hope, all right, we got one guy voting to stay alive, or stay live, I should say. So I'm gonna need like a couple more votes, guys. All right, let's see. So Lucas, I gotta be sharp here with my commentary because I'll tell you, early in the rack is the juicy part of banks. Oh boy. So if you go in on a shot like he just did and you miss this early in a rack in banks, it can be dangerous. You could give up 2, 3 easy banks back to back to back, and it can hurt you. So you got to be cautious early in the rack. Now, he fluked the 8 in the corner, so now it's spotted, and that helps him a little bit, you know. All right, we got a couple more guys rooting to stay live. All right, you know, warming me up a little bit, maybe a little bit. If Lucas wins, that would definitely help. Nice spirits of commentary. Did Lucas, Will Cook asking, did Lucas beat Anthony Maglino? Yeah, he sure did. Lucas played great, and he ended it with a 4-railer, if I'm not mistaken. Don Trotter saying Lucas's last match was like that. His opponent missed and he ran 3 or 4. Yeah, so right now, off to the races. If he banks this 8, watch out. Okay, he did. Off to the races. All the balls are out. You're going to... he could have came out with better looks than this. So... I don't even think... Whoops. Yeah, he's going to have to one-rail the 3, which is actually pretty good. Oh, boy. Yeah. All right, well, whatever. You got one. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, you got one. But more importantly, he didn't give up a hanger. I don't see... maybe he gave up the 1 ball? Maybe he gave up the 1 in the corner? Oh, he's going to shoot the 6. That's what he's going to do. Let me jinx him, chat. Let me give him like some squirrelies. He's going to go like that, and then it's going to go... It's going to catch a little roll off. And now he knows. See, he's like, oh man, why'd you have to jinx me like that? He's like, bro, I'm a 742 Fargo. I got that shot. Don Trotter saying he still has his buyback too. Yes, Lucas still does have his buyback. And I don't know if that one's going to go. Oh. David saying Maglino needed 1 ball to win and he went for a cross bank and scratch and Lucas ran out. Boy. Alright, so this is danger. This is danger. So I don't know if that 5 ball banks. I don't know if that ball banks in the side. He's looking at it now. He's like, man, why does that ball have to be so frozen to the rail like that? He might be able to bank the 7. He can't bank anything up table. Yeah, he's stuck with these. That's all he's got to work with. And this ball is taking away that. So all he has is trying to shove one of these balls in the side or some sort of goofy like double bank action. You see that sometimes with balls on the rail like that? Yeah, Tony the Tiger saying he doesn't seem on his game anyway. Squiggly lines aren't necessary. I agree. Sergio doesn't look like he's playing his A game. That good though, I'll tell you that. And did that 1 ball clear this? I don't think so. Let's see. I think the 1 is blocking that. So he's looking at it though. You gotta bank the 9. Well, he's jacked up though, no good. Wild cue ball. Oh, could he bank this ball on the side? No. Oh, he played all out safe. So, good shot. Okay, ball count 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7, 1, 1. Take that. So Lucas is going to play all safety back at him. And as long as that 5 ball doesn't bank in the side, I like it. Because he gave up nothing. And I don't believe that 5 ball banks. Wow. Wow, look at the cue ball too. Jason, thanks for liking the stream. So Lucas is probably just gonna nip the 6 and stay right there. Yeah. Oh, actually, that appears to give up that. No? He's not even looking at it. Sure you don't want to look at that? Are you sure you don't want to look at that? Yeah, don't look at it. Yeah, just do that. Okay. And so I don't understand that either, because once again, or this way, I don't know. Oh, am I missing something here? So maybe that's bait. Maybe I'm just, I really don't play banks. Maybe this is considered bait because the cue ball stays in this area and you get to run a million balls or something. I don't know if there's like a deeper line of thinking going on that I'm just not aware of. Will Cook, thanks for liking the stream. Chat, what do you think? Do you think that he was like leaving bait, hoping he would bank the 3 and miss it and leave the cue ball? What would that be? Up table? I don't know. He definitely knows this game well. You could tell how comfortable he is. He always finds like a real good save. He doesn't really struggle to find the shot. Jason, thanks for sharing the stream. Appreciate you. So it looks like he's going to bank the 5 ball. Try to just miss that 1 ball. Chad Bazinet up in the woods. What's up, buddy? Gotta get you back to Connecticut. Alright, so Lucas is going to have a bank on the side. At worst, he might be able to bank this ball. I don't like it. I like the 1 ball. Or yeah, what do you got? So maybe you got the 3, but that's the potential bait we were talking about earlier that Sergio appeared to like leave him intentionally. And now Lucas is going to shoot it. He didn't shoot it earlier. He shot the 6 instead. Now he's going to shoot it. And we're going to see if that was bait or what. So now Lucas, it's occurring to Lucas. He's like, well, if I shoot the 3, I can't get the cue ball out of there. And I might give up like 2 or 3. Bang, bang, bang. So I like this more. I think you have to be cautious here. Oh boy, the cue ball's going up, back down there though. Alright, so I don't really see anything. I mean, there's always gonna be some shots, but I don't see any hangers here. He can't bank the 5, he can't bank the 2, he can't bank the 6. I don't know if that's the 8 ball. He's probably gonna one rail the 8 like that, or one rail it like that. Oh, can he twist this back to him? I don't think so. Yeah, he's gonna have to look at the 8, the 9, or the 6 in the side. That's probably what we're about to see. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna lay pretty good. Chad, thanks for sharing the stream. Appreciate you. Good shot. And now he's gonna have a bank at that. Either 4 ball or 8 ball, whatever it is. 8 ball, I think that is. What do you guys think that is? The 8? The 4? I don't know. But that's what we're gonna see. Yep. And if he, depending on, yeah, he's gonna have a look. This is tough. I can't really judge what he can do with the cue ball. So dependent on the angle. Oh, he shot the 3. Yeah, see, he takes care of his cue ball. Lucas is probably going to have a cross on that 3 or a bank at the 1. He's got options here. And, all right, I got to update the ball count. Sergio, I believe, got to 2, and I slept that. So let's give him his 2, and now Lucas is 2 in shooting. So updated ball count 2-2. Yep, that's correct. 5 balls on the table. And he just missed that one, but he took care of the cue ball. Took care of the cue ball very well. So 2-2, and he's up 1-0 in a race of 3. And if you're just tuning in, this is the Derby City Classic. I'm Lance Lisciotti with the Make a Score Tour. And this is the Banks, round 8. And Lucas still has his buyback. And Sergio is, they're both a 742 Fargo, so very equal matchup here. Sergio Lucas seems sharper than Sergio so far, and that doesn't mean a ton in banks because in a race to three, every rack is huge. And, if a guy breaks dry, breaks and scratches, like you could get up and run 4 or 5 balls. Like you could run the whole rack out. Guys of this caliber, I mean, they could get up and run out, like, and not even shoot like a real hard bank, just shoot some pretty routine ones. So, very dangerous when you have players of this caliber that can bank five in on you like pretty easily. It's dangerous. You gotta be careful. It's similar to one pocket where you gotta play safe, you gotta protect the cue ball. You gotta, sometimes you focus on all object balls, sometimes you focus on all cue ball. So we missed that ball just barely. Hit it pretty good, but it looks like he did his job with the cue ball. He didn't give up any super hanger bank. He might be able to one rail the three. He might be able to go on one side of that ball to the side. He can one rail the nine into the top left. But they're not, none of them are easy. They're all very hard. The cue ball's flying. He's jacked up over the two. You know, I think the nine might be his highest percentage one, but he's probably better off just playing all out safe, which, I mean, he could just touch the two and leave the cue ball right here on the rail and let Lucas try to one rail that if he wanted to. Or you could do the same shot, but put him right here. Now he's jacked up trying to one rail bank the nine. But you're always going to have that ball you're giving up. So I don't know. Yeah, you just shoot this. I mean, you have to. You just shoot that, and that's the end of it. That's your way out. And if you miss it, you're probably not giving up a hanger. Yeah, he's going to give up a one railer on the nine, maybe. Give up maybe a two railer on the two. Maybe a one railer on the eight, or whatever that ball is, the four or the eight. On Trotty, you're saying Filler beat Ruiz in 30 minutes was insane. Yeah, that's not even insane to me. I mean, those guys, they could make anything. I mean, they're. Lucas was down 0-6 in a race to 7. Bank pull. We offered to buy out for 95. He said no. Came back to 1-7-6 and broke and ran the rack to make it hello. Wow. Wow, that's pretty strong. Down 6-0. And they didn't take the buyout for 90+%. Bunch of lobsters. Who was that? Who was the lobsters that didn't take? Oh, looks like Justin Hall just flashed along the bottom of the screen. And he's one of the best bankers in the country, arguably. All right, so I missed something here. 2, 4, 6, 8. So Sergio just made a ball and took the lead to 3-2. And it looks like he's going to one rail the 9. One rail that 9 ball. And he had a look at this shot earlier, and he shot the 3 instead. But now he's got to look at this one. And he just has to watch his cue ball from scratch in there. That's about all I can see going wrong here. So he protected against the scratch. Put some spin. Wanted to leave him at the top rail. So Sergio with a 3-2 lead in the ball count. And Lucas with nothing easy. I mean, this looks like you just play safe. He's probably gonna like try to bank the 3 that way and have the cue ball like come up one of these type of things. Yeah, same shot. No. So what did he leave? He might have left a juicy one railer back here. So banks, I do believe, have to go clean. He cannot just go, like rail first into the 5 and in, no good. I believe it has to be clean, which does leave a little area for a little gray area, but Every table, I think. No, not every table, but most of them have a live stream. So yeah, so he's gonna fire this 9 in. Yeah, hit that good, and that's to take a 4-2 lead in the ball count. And now he's gonna bank this 3-ball back to him, back at him. He could also choose to bank it this way as well, but I think you just bank it back to where you're at instead. I think that's the higher percentage bank. Must go clean, yep. So let's see. It's gonna be close. Oh, he didn't even, he might have shorted it. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, good shot. Good shot. So is that for, is that not for the game? Yeah, it should be for the game. Yep. Okay, so 1-1. 1-1, we got a game, chat. Got a battle. We knew it was gonna be a battle. 742s, they don't give it up easy. But I'm sure they were both expecting a battle. Justin Hall appearance. Bottom of the screen here. We might see him later in just about any of these tournaments. Mainly the one pocket and this Banks tournament if he's still in. Looks like he's not too happy with that shot. All right. Here we go. 1-1. Sergio to break. Going, Sergio. All right. Sergio to break. See if that 3-ball goes in the wing ball. Makes the wing and the 1 and a random 6-ball. And what's he gonna have for an opening look? He's got a 1-railer on the 5. Oh, I dogged it. Got a 1-railer on the 5 that way. He's got a 1-railer on the 5 that way. He might have the 8-ball in the corner. He might have the 2-ball in the corner. He's got options galore. Looks like the 8-ball. Now he might be changing to the 2-ball. So it looks like he's going to hit it hard and try to stiffen it in, which would probably be the 8-ball more than the 2-ball. Yeah, so let's see. If he jacks up, it's probably the 8-ball. Because he's going to put some low on it, stiffen it up. Okay, so he's level. Okay, no. Alright, so he's fooling me. I don't know, chat. I kind of think the 8-ball. Manny, thanks for liking the stream. I appreciate you. Yeah, final guess. 8-ball. Final decision for $1 million. Oh, he's level now. Yeah, he's gonna jack up. No, he's staying level. Yeah, 8-ball though. He's gonna. Oh, he hit that good. He put some inside on it. You see, he put some like high left on it. Hit that great. So now what's he gonna do? It's a 9-ball bank. Right back at him. I think it does. Yeah, that's what he's shooting, the 9-ball back at him. Oh wow, Lucas got away with one there. Because Sergio's supposed to make that ball and have whatever and counting and still running. He would have had a good look at the 7. and maybe even the 2, maybe even the 5. So Lucas caught a break there. Let me stay up with this ball count here. What do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8. So it's only 1, 2, 6, 8. He's only got 1. Feels like he had a lot there, but he's got 1. Just like that, Lucas ties it up 1-1. And looking to take the lead too, because this ball lays really good. And then after that, good shot. Would have liked to have been able to bank that ball back, but got behind it, so now he'll probably bank it to the side. And I like where the cue ball stays. Good shot. So now, what was that, 3 of them? 2. 2, 4, 5, 6. 3 of them. What's that beep for? Did you guys hear that beep? Dave Sheehan sent 1,000 stars. Is that cash game? Is that like $1 million? Thank you, Dave Sheehan. Appreciate you, brother. All right, let me update this ball count here. That must have been what that ding was. I never heard that before. 2, 4, 5, 6, so 3. So 3-1 Lucas. 3-1 Lucas. Yeah, that's right. 4, 5, 6. This is an important rack. I mean, you know, they're all important in a race to 3, but it's always nice to get to the hill first. And Lucas is in pretty good position here. Great shot. And he takes a 4-1 lead. And looks like he's eyeing up something. It pointed at, I thought he pointed at that corner, but I don't know if he's double banking. Yeah, double bank ski. And great cue ball. Could have been a hair better, but pretty good. I mean, he left the 2 ball, 1 rail, but you know. Always gonna leave a little something in this game. 4 railers and 5 railers. And it's just the players of this caliber. They have a large arsenal. Ooh, if that hits, oh boy. Lucas is gonna have options here. And he would have liked to have had that 2 ball cross-side, but it ran long. So now he's gonna have to bank the 1 ball. Or he's gonna take a look at the 8. Yep, likes the 8 more. Which I don't blame him, except for this leaning a little awkwardly, but he looks pretty comfortable. Great shot, and that should be for the game. No, am I wrong? Yeah, that's for the game. Yes, sir. All right, Lucas up 2-1. All right, 0. Adjust games here. Lucas on the hill. Let's go, buddy. Does anybody have any idea how many players are left? Like, this isn't on digital pool, like the bracket at least. There's no bracket of it, like normal type of bracket. So I don't even know. I mean, if you go to derbycityclassic.com, actually I can show you guys real quick. There's like a thing like this that goes on forever, but it's tough to read. Wow, Lucas hit those super square. Super square. And let's see, what's he got? He's got a 1 railer on the 1. And he's got a 1 railer on the 9. And he's got another 1 railer probably on the 9. If I drew straight lines. Yeah, he's gonna 1 rail the 1 ball, I think it was, yep. And he should make this one. Get in there. Good shot. Alright. Now what? Go one rail to 6. You go one rail to the 8. Yeah, it's gonna one rail the 8. I like it. This should be, this is a great look. Great shot. Now what? Here you go, one rail to 6, but cue ball too loose. One rail to 9. What can you do with this ball? You would think that would go somewhere. Yeah, right back at him. Gotta be a little careful for that top right corner, the scratch. I think that's what he's looking at now. Because you kind of like naturally want to put some high right on this. And that just brings your cue ball real close to that corner. So now he is... Oh boy. I don't know what the rules are. Looks like option, yeah, he declined. And I don't know what he's doing. Is he double bank? I don't know. What is he doing with the 6 ball? Oh, is he one railing it on the side? Yeah. Yeah, good shot. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Sergio, no. Sergio, why do you have to see? Sergio, no. You saw the line. So let's get an updated ball count here. Yikes. That was huge. That was really big. J Hall, Shane, Bamboni, I'm guessing, Feder, Delaware. Who's Delaware? These two, Billy Thorpe. It's over 50. Who's Delaware? Who got auto-corrected into Delaware? That's really what I want to know. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it looks like 1-0 Lucas. Ball count, guys. Oh, DeLauder. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. It dogged it. I was counting the balls. I should have thought of that one. Eddie McDermott, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate you. So Sergio just had a great shot there. Yeah, the chat knew. There was a bunch of people jumping on that DeLauder one. They knew. We got a sharp chat here. We don't mess around. All right, Sergio looking like he's gonna one rail bank to 9 to the bottom right corner. He might use low or low left to stiffen it up and hit it on the firmer side of life to help avoid the double kiss. Yeah, he tried that shot, but he didn't get away with it. And 2-0 ball count? What do you mean? 2-0. Are you sure? Because I thought Lucas... I know 2 balls are down, but... And I know Lucas scratched, but I thought Sergio had 0 and Lucas banked in like 3 and scratched and brought it to 1. Nothing, but I don't know. I'm gonna cheat and look at another stream and see what they got the score. Let's see what they got. All right, so Sergio, what are you gonna do here? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 2 to, it's 1 to 1. Yeah, it's 1 to 1. So Sergio just played safe, and Lucas is gonna do the same thing. So, I mean, I wonder what the rule is that they talked about earlier, because a lot of the times you would see Sergio here just nip the 3 and just, they could just play that shot back and forth, back and forth. So he got out of it. And I don't see anything here. You might have a one railer on the 9. You might even have a 3. Nah, that's risky because if you hit those, you're in big trouble. I don't know. It looks like it goes around them pretty good, but no, you just one rail the 9. Yeah, that's you don't. At worst, you get a double kiss. Wow, that looks like it almost went in off like the point of the side or something. But not a bad leave. Yeah, I mean, this looks like, what are you supposed to do here? Just play safe? I mean, it doesn't look like the 9 banks. Looks like it hits the cluster. You could bank the 9 like this. There is a double kiss looming around here a little bit. You probably beat it, but there is a little bit of a double kiss lingering. I mean, I don't see anything else. You could get super aggressive and try to thin the 3 ball and bank that, but I don't know. I don't know. From what we've seen out of Sergio, he's either going to one rail bank the 9 or he's just going to play safe. And it looks like he's going to play safe. Looks like he's just going to hit the 8 into the 6 and bring the cue ball to the bottom rail. Oh, okay. So he wanted to open everything up. Wow, look at this shot. Look at this. Wow. What a great shot that was. He opened up everything and made everything super dangerous. And he tucked them behind those balls. So he's probably going to jack up here and shoot this 3 ball or 7 ball. 3 ball probably down table and draw the cue ball back. Yeah, just like that. And you see this all the time in this game where balls keep going in and they create a big line of being spotted over and over and over down there, and you just end up with a big cluster like all the time in this game. So you're kind of always like looking at all the balls that aren't in those clusters, and you kind of like pick those apart first. And you really don't want to like go into the cluster and break it open for your opponent to step up and bank 3 or 4 or 5 in a row on you. That was a pretty shot if we could have seen all of it, but let's try to take another look. You can see the back end of it. Yeah. It's a little Massey draw. So, what are we doing here? Safe? Does the 9 split the? Yeah, no. All safe. Yeah, Sergio's very disciplined in this game. Doesn't try to force anything. Robert, thanks for liking the stream. So, I don't see much here. I would think we're going to see all-out safety. Question is how? Gonna go off the 5 ball. Shot. Good shot. Keeping that cue ball at the top rail. Very good. So this rack looks like it's gonna lengthen out a little bit here. He's probably gonna go off the 3 ball. He's gonna thin the 3 and come up like 2-3 rails to the top. Greg Hoagland in the chat. What's up, brother? Thank you very much. So yeah, Sergio all out safety there. And did his job real well with the cue ball. Really stuck him on the top rail. Kick shot, Tony Blaze asking, are kick shots or combo banks allowed? There's no kicking allowed, and I don't believe any combo banks either. You can't kick anything in. You can't, if you bank, it's got to go clean. You can't bank it like off a ball and in. and you have to call the pocket. So not much luck in this game. It's similar to one pocket where you want to really protect the cue ball. You don't want to scratch. Sometimes you focus on where the cue ball is going more than the object ball. And then some shots you go all out and focus on 100% object ball. Similar to one pocket. So Ener in the chat saying Corteza, Gorse, Filler, Labutis, Lucas, Rivas, Garcia, Pinniger, Hall, Troy, Jones, Pagulian, Steyer, SUV. They're all left in the banks? Or is that everybody that's left? Because it's tough to follow this tournament. The banks at least it's tough. It's not a super user friendly. Oh, so our buddy Steve Max playing Shane Hatley, one pocket right now on table 39, which I don't have access to anyways. But yeah, I forgot about our boy Steve Mack out there. We're gonna be following him in some one pocket. Oh wow. Wow, that hurts. That hurts. So that's gonna back Lucas up to 0. Tyler asking where can you find the brackets for Derby? So it's not a traditional bracket, it's something like this, where if you look at the left, it says one pocket or banks, and it says round and what time and all that. Like here's Lucas right here. This is what we're watching right here. Sergio and Lucas right now, table 17, whatever. But that's as good as it gets to follow this tournament that I've seen at least. And I don't know, maybe they're waiting for the final 32 to plug it into digital pool bracket or something. I don't know what they're doing, but it's been tough to follow. Yeah, Gene Hunt's out there, Kevin Guimon, Steve Mack, Lucas. Probably a couple other Connecticut guys. Oh, Bobby Hunt's out there. And I don't know who he went with, Capitan. Um, but anyways, what do we got here? 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm missing a ball here, chat. Missing a ball. Find it. Found it. Sergio had it. So 2-0 Sergio in the ball count. And Lucas is up 2 games to 1, race to 3. Tyler asking about Lucas's one ball. So if you scratch, you lose a ball. And if you make a ball and scratch, you lose the ball you made, plus your original one ball penalty that you're supposed to get. So. And Lucas still does have his buyback. I don't think Sergio does, but. Mark, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate you. You're welcome. All right, so Sergio's got some options here. He could bank back the 7 or the 3. Probably gonna bank the 7. I'm wrong. He's gonna go after the 3. Gary, thanks for liking the stream. Oh, he hit that poorly. Let me tell you, you should see him shaking his head. He knows. He knows, but you know, we all some poor shots sometimes. It's part of the game. It's part of competing. So Lucas might be able to stiffen this one up. Put some left on it. Yeah, put some left on it. Very good. Nick Samara, thanks for liking the stream. So now potentially one rail that way or that way. He's got options on the 7. I kind of like that way. But I really don't mind either one. It lays pretty good for the side as well, and the side pocket is really big from that angle. I mean, like the corner play, they both play big, but I don't know. I don't know which one you're supposed to do here. Looks like he's gonna take the corner. Yep. Wow, that's pretty unlucky right there, I'll tell you, to leave that shot. That was a little unlucky. So I believe that 2-to-1 ball count is updated now. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, he's just gonna put some left on this one. Maybe a little low or low left or just left. So he's pretty good. I expect him to make this one. Yeah, good shot. Good shot. So now what is he? Now he takes a 3-to-1 ball count. But he's in a must-win situation. Lucas is not. Lucas, put your phone down. Oh my God! Everybody text now. Don't text him. I was gonna say everybody text him and tell him to put his phone down, but don't, because then he'll just be on his phone. Look at him. Look at this donkey. Get off your phone, Lucas. You donkey. Look at him. Get off your phone. Put your phone down. Your girl's fine. She's at home. She's fine. Look at this donkey. Yeah, put it down. There you go. Sergio, what's he gonna do? One rail the 9 or the 8? He's looking at something pretty tough here, because if he wanted to just play all out safe, he has options. He probably would have played by now, so might be playing something offensive here. Oh. So we gotta update the ball count here, chat. 2, 5, 6, 7. 3-to-1 Sergio. Sorry. Yeah, 3-to-1 Sergio. What is my mouse doing? Mouse, don't give up on me. Keep working. Time, mouse. All right, Lucas made a great shot there. And now it should be 3-to-2 ball count. And it looks like he's gonna have a bank on the 6 or the 5. 5 in the side, 1 rail. Good shot. And that brings him to 3-3. And he's 2 balls away from advancing to the 9th round of the Derby City Banks Classic. Derby City Classic Banks. Let's see, does this get around the 8? Not around it, but before, okay, so we went the other way. Good shot, and that brings him to the hill, to double hill. 1 ball away from advancing. And he'll be going off to play his 1-pocket match, which, if you guys want to watch it, we'll follow the action. I will definitely be taking a cigarette break after this match, and his 1-pocket round does not even start until 11 o'clock anyways, which is 42 minutes away. Look at this, 3-railer, short. But the 2-ball is protecting the bank down there, so Sergio's probably going to bank the 8 to where he's standing now. He's not even looking at it, really? Sergio, you're not even going to look at the bank? He's going to bank this ball that way. He's got to. Like, why wouldn't you? It's pretty... It's not... What? Show me something, Sergio. Show me. Would in the side? What? He just called right here. What are you going to show me? You're about to blow my mind. Oh, he's gonna, what's he gonna do? Kick behind it and it's gonna go. That's, you can't, kick shots don't even count. What is he doing? Is he banking like this? Yeah, he sure is. Wow. Oh my God. Wow, he hit that pretty good. Can we look at that again? He hit that one pretty good. Wow. Alright, so now Lucas. It looks like he could one rail it that way. Looks like he could probably one rail it that way. Looks like there's potential double kisses looming. But I don't know, I think this way lays pretty darn good. For the win? For the win. How'd he hit it? Great shot for the match. And Lucas gets the win. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream or do something. I don't know. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Because Lucas's one pocket is on at 11 o'clock. Which, let's see, you guys can follow along at what I'm doing here. So that's what we just watched. And then this is on at 11 o'clock, which is one pocket round 2. So early in the one pocket. I could put it on if you guys want, maybe. Commentary, maybe no commentary. I have access to table 4 through 20. You'll see the green, 26, 40, 42, 30, that's table number. So like 14, I'd have access to that. But let's see if anything jumps out at us here. And then, you know, like, so that's what we just watched right there. See, it's green. So Steve Mack, table 39, so I don't get that. Lion, but I don't know who's playing. Somebody pretty weak. Yeah, now I think it like reverses and just shows the same matches. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I don't know. Here, watch a commercial real quick, chat. Let me think for a sec. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream and then just go live again at 11 and then you guys can just watch, you guys get the notification or just tune in at 11 and if I can get Lucas's one pocket match on, you know what, let me double check. Does it tell me what table it's going to be on? Yeah, it does. Okay, so it says it's going to be on table 5, which I do get. So see you guys at 11. Thanks for tuning in.